I think one of the coolest things about the sport of triathlon is it's because the one sport, triathlon, is actually composed of 3 sports, swim, bike, and run. And we get to do workouts that I don't see in any other sport, and that's called the brick workout. What the brick workout is 2 consecutive sports like swim to bike or bike to run, or doing swim, bike, run, all with minimal rest in between. Now, when I started the sport of triathlon, I fell in love with it because I got to train twice a day and not get wet. Because I swam through college, so it was just nice to be able to stay fit and not have to get in the water at all. So today I want to talk about a little bit about types of brick workouts, why they're good, and what distances you should do your brick workout leading up to your race. The purpose of the brick workout is to allow your musculature and cardiovascular system adapt to the requirements of your event. Whether it's a sprint distance or Ironman or anything in between, that's going to determine how long your brick workout is and what intensity your brick workout is. The reason it's called a brick workout, and I also label this a transition workout, they mean the same things, is because when you do them, your legs feel like bricks. So it's important to start them short ones early in the training program, and then you can progress to longer brick workouts with volume or intensity. So even for a beginner athlete, I like to start them doing like a bike followed by maybe a 5-minute walk or jog early on in their training, and then they can progress to doing 20, 30, 40-minute runs or run walks after they bike. One thing that I don't practice is swim to bike brick workouts, but it's really important not to neglect that, where you either do a pool swim or an open water swim, and maybe there's going to be a little bit longer delay because then you have to go home and get on your bike. But then you get that feeling of what it's like to go from horizontal to vertical, and any nutrition that you feel like you're going to have to consume when you get out of your swim, jumping onto the bike. So again, the benefits of brick workouts is to understanding the feeling of going from one sport to the next, to see if your nutrition plan worked in the first sport relative to the second sport, and just to really, more importantly, I think, gain some mental confidence and perspective in what you're about to encounter as you approach the event. Now, one variation of a brick workout that I like to do for the shorter races, sprint and Olympic distance, is at the track or other venue where you can actually set up your bike trainer and your bike and pedal, whether you're by yourself or this is fun to do as a group, and then you go off and run around the track or other measured distance. And most people for sprint distance are going to be at a little bit higher intensity, so you bike for 5 or 10 minutes at your race specific intensity, whether you're training by power, heart rate, or rate of perceived effort, and then you get off and go run at your predicted race pace, effort, heart rate, power, whatever you're going to follow, and you do that 3 or 4 times. So an hour intense workout can be like a 10-minute warm-up on the bike, a 5-minute jog, and then you get on and hammer for 5 or 10 minutes on the bike, get out and hammer on the run for about 5 minutes, and you do that 3 or 4 times, and then you do a cool down. That's about an hour workout. When it comes to the Olympic distance, I like to start them as at an aerobic effort, a lower intensity effort, where you're just going to go ride, 25 miles and then go jog or run a mile, keeping the effort low, just getting your body used to doing the endurance type of brick. And then as you approach your build phase, race specific phase, you start to add some race pace intensity, and the brick workout may be as much as a 30 to 40 mile bike ride followed by a 3 to 4 mile run. So it's not quite the entire distance of the race, but you are biking longer because you're not running quite so long, but the length of the brick is almost the length of the bike run in the race because you're biking longer and running shorter. Now when it comes to a 70.3 or 140.6, the classic bricks are going to be maybe for a 70.3, you're going to do a 40 to 50 mile ride, and then you're going to progress from a 1 mile run maybe up to a 6 or 7 mile run as your longest brick workout. Maybe before your taper, you're going to do the actual distance, 56 miles, maybe up to 60 or 70 miles on the bike, and then you're going to do maybe an hour run or 5, 6, 7 mile run as your longest brick workout. And it's very similar to the Ironman brick workout, where this time you're going a little bit longer, 4, 5, 6 hours, and then you gradually build up 1 mile, maybe up to 10 miles of running after the bike. It just depends. The idea is make sure you start early, you know, maybe 12 to 16 weeks out for those longer distances, or you start early where during the weekdays you're doing the shorter brick workouts where you do a 10-mile ride, you know, half-mile run, and then you progress with volume and intensity. So it's really just relative to your experience, the distance of the race you're doing, and what your goals are and your current level of fitness. I'd love to hear if you have any tips or tricks or favorite brick workouts that you'd like to share. Either comment below or join the chat or in the T2 Endurance Facebook group, and I hope you make it a great day.